Hello the internet, Tough Monkey here once again. Hope that you're all well. Thank you very much for stopping by. Okay, we have this here, the Play with the Champions Lap Time Challenge, a sport mode online time trial where if you set a good enough time you have the opportunity to be whisked away to go and play against the very best Gran Turismo drivers in the world, of which I am not one of them. No, I am just a pleb who sets times usually just good enough to get a gold medal time, and then I do a step-by-step video with a ghost mode that you can download and upload onto your PlayStation to set a time that's just within that gold medal standard. Ghost modes are great if you want to set a good time, but unless you're looking at the top 100, top 200 maybe, there's never a ghost available for you to download that is around about the time that you need to get gold. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to set a time. I've already set it actually, which is just inside the current gold medal standard, and I shall show you how to upload the gold medal ghost mode to your PlayStation to race against me, and hopefully you too can get a gold standard time. Now I'm going to switch to full screen because you don't want you looking at my ugly mug, but this is the Play with the Champions event. We have got a McLaren P1 stampeding around the always tight and tricky but very short Brands Hatch circuit. So I'm using the McLaren P1, which until this event I did not have. So I've downloaded that, and we're currently looking for a time of a 1:22.041 for the 3% gold medal cutoff time. I'm not sure that's going to go down too much further because those times are incredibly good. And if we look at the time trial at the moment, I mean, Super GT is one of the drivers we're going to get to race against in real life rather than just getting your arse handed to you digitally every week. But no, if you look at the global challenge, I'm currently 349th in the world, and I've just scraped under the qualifying time. It's very rare on these online time trials that we have a time that's so difficult to beat, so I don't think that time is going to go down much further. And I'm going to show you how to download my fastest lap time. So if we go all the way out of this to the main menu, and then you can go to the showcase section, which is in this bottom right corner, bottom left corner, get me left and right. If we go down to content search and then across to styles, drop that down to replays, and then in the keyword section type in Tough Monkey, my username, and press enter, and then you go to content search, and then all of my uploaded ghosts are there. So if you go with Play with the Champions and then add it to your collection, just click that button there, I've already added it to mine, and then go back out to your race screen. So from the race screen, go across to settings, drop it down to ghost settings, and then load ghosts, and then collection, and there it is. If you click on that, download it, and then you will now race against my ghost, which would hopefully get you a gold standard if you can beat it by any thousandths of a second, hopefully. Okay, as far as my assists are concerned, I've got all assists off except ABS set to weak, and I'm playing this with the camera on the bonnet stroke roof. I normally play in-car, but for the sake of videos and you be able to see my lines, I'm playing on the bonnet cam for this particular one. Okay, other than that, the dog has joined me now for this part of the video. I'm using a Fanatec CSL steering wheel and pedal set, which is just about clinging to life. The accelerator pedal squeaks like anything. The brake pedal has all but collapsed. The downshift only works about 80% of the time. The directional joystick has just given up the ghost completely, and the force feedback works about 20% of the time. So I'm going to show you now the video. I'm going to break down each corner so you can see all my downshifts, upshifts, where my turning points are. I'm going to step-by-step guide that, and then I'm going to replay it again through without me talking over it so you can watch it in full live image. Right then, I'll see you at the end of the video. Alrighty then, your flying lap is going to start at the end of the previous lap. You need to get a good exit out of this final corner, so I've dropped to third to rotate the car, and then back up to fourth as I'm starting to apply the throttle. We've got to keep it nice and smooth as we're running along the start-finish straight, and then look out for the DRS. I keep my thumb pretty much on DRS all the time because it's a bit intermittent, it's not always in the same place. First corner at Brands Hatch is incredibly difficult. I'm braking in a straight line, dropping it to third, start rotating the car, and then back up to fourth to accelerate through the corner. Be hesitant on the throttle, let the car run out wide onto the green strip there, but don't go into the gravel. Braking for the hairpin bend at the top of the hill is very difficult. You can run in deep and square it off, but on my fastest run, I went in very tight. Drop it to first to rotate the car, and then back up to third as you accelerate out of the corner. Again, you've got to balance the throttle, be hesitant, and the car will snap around about this point if you put on too much throttle too early. Braking for the left-hander at the bottom of the hill comes very early. It's easy to overrun this corner. I drop it to second to rotate the car, then back up to third, and then straight back up to fourth as I apply the power. Run up onto the top there if needs be. Be careful of the car snapping if you don't have any traction control. The exit out of this next corner is critical as you've got a long uphill drag. I prefer to go in deep. I drop it to second, rotate the car, then square off the corner. Go back up to fourth gear as you apply the throttle. You've got to balance the throttle because it will want to snap as it crests over the hill. Keep your finger on the DRS button all the way down here. You get a flick of it just here, it'll disappear, but you'll pick it up again as you go over the crest and under this bridge here. Entry into this next corner is very difficult. I'm braking at this point just after the third board to go. I'm going to drop it to third to rotate the car, and again as we power out of the corner I'm up to fourth. I'm just trying to keep the back end in check. It's going to want to squirrel, especially if you run out up onto that curb on the left hand side. This next corner is so difficult. Get on the brakes down to third and then we're going to monster the curb, and as we start to apply the throttle yet again up to fourth, we're going to run the car out really wide but balance the throttle. If you bury the throttle to the carpet, now it's just going to spin out. So we're going to follow the outside of the corner here and we're going to get on the brakes around about this point. This corner is so tricky. Again, get up on the curb on the right hand side. I've dropped it to third to rotate the car again and up to fourth as I apply the throttle. The car's going to go loose as we come out of that corner. Early on the brakes into this corner, drop it to second, up on the curb on the left hand side, up to third, up to fourth immediately as we apply the throttle. Try and get the throttle applied in a straight line if we can, and keep the finger on the DRS button, accelerating down to the final corner. And braking before the second to last braking board. Down to third, rotate the car, back up to fourth as we apply the throttle. Be careful of the car wanting to step out at the back, and then we're going to cut off the corner if we know we're on a fast time. We're going to straight line it to the finish line and get your head down, and there we go. We've broken the 122 barrier for the first time, and now I'm going to let you watch it back without me talking over it. I'll see you at the end. Okay, there you go. That is Brands Hatch in the McLaren P1. I do hope this video has been useful to you and helped you towards getting that gold medal standard. Do check out some of my other videos if you're struggling with the new Masters licenses and the menu books. They either gone live or I'm uploading them over the next few days. Do consider giving me a like, comment and subscribe because it really does help the channel, and I shall see you on the next video. Take it easy.